Hello and welcome to the Bunya Mountains. Today's topic is what got me interested in genes and DNA testing. And so this is the reason that I do what I do. And the first thing really is seeing the pain of my clients when they didn't know why, for example, they couldn't lose weight. And I recall one client who went to the extent of cutting a grain of rice in half in order to follow a prescribed diet and still did not lose weight. I didn't know why she couldn't lose weight either at the time, and this was frustrating for me, and it also tugged at my heart not to be able to help someone who'd come to me in good faith to try and understand their body. And this is a situation that I've seen too many times. So that was one of the stimuluses for looking more broadly than what I was currently doing in my practice. And also knowing intuitively that everything has a cause, which starts with how the cells in our body react to messages from our environment. Either a chemical from the food we eat or electrical impulses from our thoughts, but not having the tools to be able to see the invisible differences that are occurring inside that can create problems for some people and not others. That was also really frustrating, and I knew there had to be an answer. And an insatiable curiosity to understand how food affects our bodies and the most efficient way to hit our goals, to eat to hit our goals, but also to prolong the health of ourselves and thus our lives. The idea that we can slow or even reverse aging is linked to our genes and how our environment interacts with them. And I find this notion extremely compelling to try and understand. And thankfully, many scientists are exploring and unraveling this in leaps and bounds as a result of some incredible technological advances. So when the gene test became readily available for us to use as a tool that could give insight into the invisible workings of the body, I was hooked. There is so much you can understand about why our bodies behave differently when we look at it from the perspective of the variations of our genes. It's not the only piece of the puzzle, but without it, we just set ourselves so far behind the starting line in understand why, taking me right back to that point when I was trying to guess what was happening with my clients. So if you want to know more about gene tests we use and what information you can know, then comment below more info, please. If you've had a gene test done, we'd love to hear your experience. So please also comment below. And goodbye from the Bunya Mountains, and I'm standing in front of the Bunya pine. These are pine trees that belong to a land that formed some 23 million years ago and were a food of the local peoples of this area.